Orskis.
Jordan 1s
Yeah, let's do it.
and the Jordan 14 UNCs. But
Mm-hmm.
Jay, how was Japan?
Hey, listen, man. I don't want to talk about the travel side because there's travel channels about to come. I'm gonna let y'all know. But I'll say the style and the designs that like how the Japanese culture is like is wild. There was a shop, a fashion shop that I was at, right? And it's really a boutique. And they had some, I mean, they had some good quality, but the styles was so wild. This dude literally was wearing nothing but Supreme, right? He had a lot of Supreme on.
Mm,
He bought a bag from them. I was there for 10 minutes. He literally kept like moving the bag up the straps a certain way and kept taking pictures of himself. He had to make sure like how he rocked it, how to design it if he really wanted. And I left, came back into the store. He had something else on for another 10 minutes. He had to make it so perfect before he bought it. He bought everything, but he was in there forever. I mean, standing in the mirror looking at himself. And I was like, bro, he was making sure his stuff was just that perfect. He walked out the store how he wanted when he got home to put it on. Like it was like no question if he really wanted it. I definitely did a pickup. I got an exclusive pickup, and I'm gonna drop that review real soon for y'all. But hey, Japan was quite interesting.
an exclusive pickup.
Yes, sir. Oh yes,
Mm,
oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
mm.
Your boy got something.
Tyler's World, what's going on? King Midas, what's good with you? Good morning to everybody that's tapped in right now. One pair at a time podcast, man.
What's going
Uh,
on, family?
well, Jay, I know you. I know your heart must have skipped a beat yesterday.
Why you say that?
Your heart must have skipped a beat yesterday, sir.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear why my heart skipped a beat.
Oh, you didn't see. You didn't hear.
What are you talking
You
about?
didn't hear. You didn't hear the news, Jay?
Nike's on my feet.
You
What
didn't
up?
hear
What
the
up,
news,
Cam?
Jay? Hold on a
No, I
second.
don't know what you're talking about, man. You
Hold
have to
on,
tell me what
sir.
you're talking
Now
about.
look, I gotta do a. I gotta share my screen.
You gotta tell me what you're
Yes,
talking about.
because you, sir, of all people. Well, first off, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, you're like, in a way, you're happy, but let's just get to it. We
Okay.
gonna jump right into it, Jay,
Okay.
because you know they're already talking about 2027.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mm,
I know
mm,
all about this right here.
mm, mm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. Next
Okay.
year will be the 40th anniversary where he won the slam dunk contest jumping from the free throw line. So I
Okay.
can understand why they're bringing the shoe back. It makes sense. Nike's actually going to be on time with something for once.
Mm.
So I can't knock them. I can't knock them for wanting to do it. 40th anniversary of the free throw line dunk. Okay. I get it. But
Okay.
the pure white cement threes, no reimagine, no age midsole, no age back tab, pure white. You know, it's back.
Listen, listen, y'all. You guys know that the Air Jordan 3, especially the white cement, is my second favorite silhouette of all time. Um, and am I happy to see this silhouette come back? Yes, but at the same time, I'm just gonna keep it a beam with you. it's too early and it's too soon. As much as I love this kick, but as much as a sneaker enthusiast I am for the Air Jordan 3 White Cement, which is the second greatest silhouette in my opinion of all time. There is no question about it. It's too soon. And I told you guys a while ago, I thought Nike was digging in a bag way too much. They're telling us something that you guys ain't catching. I still ain't really fully told y'all. This is a bad look. But for someone who loves the Air Jordan 3 White Cement this much, I'm excited for it.
How's it? Hold on a second, though. How's it a bad look? It's the 40th anniversary next year.
It doesn't matter. This sneaker came out, what, 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
As a reimagined, not in its pure form.
You 1,000% correct. But guess what? Only thing they did a little bit different was did a milky right here. Let me get it for you. Only thing they did different was
they hit us with that. They hit us with that aged.
You got the age right here, right? The little milky, and then right here you have a little bit of age right here, right? Again, it's too soon.
But some people didn't like all that aged, that artificial aging to their shoe. They wanted it in its pure form.
Guess what? You're right. This is going to be better than a Reimagine, but that sneaker still sold out like crazy.
You're right.
On a business, I'm going back on a business side of the house. The love of kicks, I love them. It's going to be a double up. It might be a triple up for me, but it's just too soon.
But
too soon.
Listen, all right. Now, Jay, you and myself, we've all talked about how Nike sometimes is a dollar late, right?
Preach.
And here's the situation to where it's the anniversary year. They're coming back. They're dropping them again for the anniversary. I think it's smart because I know for a fact if next year comes, people are going to be talking about how it's the 40th anniversary of when Mike jumped through the free throw line. How come Jordan Brand's not doing anything to celebrate? You know, people would be saying that and going, oh, Nike never does anything for the anniversary stuff. Now, here's an opportunity where they're doing it. And you right now saying, oh, it's a bad look. I don't know.
Listen, for someone who had the original white cement as a kid, I'm talking about original, right? That kind of give you a perspective of my age. Mm-hmm. I'm beyond excited. But I'm just saying, like, again, we're starting to see sneakers that we've had 3 years ago, 2 years ago, they bringing them back.
Well, I understand it when it comes to the fours, right? You and I are in agreement when it comes to these. Okay. I think these are coming back way too soon. But with the Jordan 3s, because of the anniversary thing, I can't.
You can't knock it.
I can't knock it. Because think of it from this perspective. What if next year all they came out with was like a commemorative shirt or some nonsense?
He said a commemorative shirt.
That's what I'm saying though. What if that's all they came out with next year to celebrate? People are like, how come we didn't get like the white cement 3s or let them retro the free throw lines? What would you say if they came out with the free throw lines?
Honestly, it's the same shoe, just with a red line on the outsole, right?
I know.
It's the same shoe. And listen, I want everybody to understand, like, I'm all for OGs. I'm all for it. But it just seems like now, someone in the chat, right? Danny boy, you said it right, bro. Will be overproduced and underappreciated. You preaching to the choir.
Well, I don't know about that because they already announced how they're going to cut down on the amount of Bred 4s they're going to do. And apparently that's supposed to set a precedent now when it comes to them bringing out some of these OGs. So I don't know how many of these white cement threes they actually gonna make, but it's probably not gonna be anywhere near the numbers of the reimagines. So just keep that in mind that these bread fours coming out, they already talked about how the numbers aren't going to be what we saw for the reimagine. I don't know how many I don't know how much of a difference that means, but it's something to keep in mind.
So let me say this, and here's where here's what I don't agree with, right? Because Nike said that they were gonna make a stupid limited amount of like Air Force Ones. Remember, they said, "Hey man, we're gonna like not do this," and then they just started dropping Air Force Ones like crazy. So I don't believe it. Now, what you're saying is facts. What you're saying is 1,000%. There's no pushback on that. Um, Listen, like I said, this is probably going to be a triple up for me, but I'm just thinking on a business perspective, someone who really like not only is a sneaker enthusiast, but also I talk about on the business side of the house because Danny Boy said in the chat, and shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm definitely reading, we're reading all your comments. It's just like this is just weighing heavy on me. Because the black cement threes right here, this sneaker right here, people went crazy. Restock after restock. Guess what, man? These bad boys was like, this wasn't like a sneaker where everybody was like, oh, I gotta get it. And then we had so many.
Yeah, but what happened with that shoe?
It kills you.
Well, the restocks ain't what killed that shoe.
What do you think? What killed
that shoe? That shoe was damn near dead in the water before it came out.
But why do you feel that?
Because that year, if you recall, we got the black and gray Ama threes, right? Which we all said the quality on those. They said the thickness of the leather that came on the Ama threes that dropped that year was in line with the 2018 black cement threes, and the 2024 that those black cement threes came out again. Yeah, remember that was the same year they dropped them damn green glow threes, and when we seen images of them, what was everybody saying? The first thing I remember saying when I saw that shoe, the black cement threes come out, I'm like, yo, these look like the green glow threes, and they switched up the color blocking on them. The quality was the same. And everyone kept talking about how, oh, the leather thickness ain't there. The leather thickness ain't there. Okay. That's what was killing that shoe. Besides the fact that you had how many black Jordan 3s that dropped that year? You had the Off Noir, or what is it called? The Off Noir or whatever. The women's 3s that dropped that year. Mm-hmm. You had the Amas that dropped that year. You had the Green Glows that dropped that year. There was some other black Jordan 3 that dropped that year too, and I can't remember what the hell it was.
So you're right. What you're saying is right, but then it goes back to like when we talk about OGs over everything, right? Because some people tell you, how can you compare? You can't really compare a collab to a GR, or you can't compare, a collab to an OG. And honestly, like when it comes to history wise, when it comes to the meaning of a kick, OGs is gonna blow anything out the water, in my opinion. But what you're saying is facts. So it goes back to that same notion as to, okay, what's gonna release around that same time with this silhouette, and also would there be too many restocks? Because again, we've hearing about numbers are gonna decrease, and we ain't seen no decrease in those numbers. We just give you guys the reports of what we're hearing, but clearly that does not depict the full spectrum when it comes to like the overall releasing of kicks. That's where I'm going with. But again, I'm gonna tell you guys, the Air Jordan 3 white cement is a triple up for me. Y'all heard. Correct. And the Amas were sitting too. And the reason why, Danny Boy, the Amas were sitting too is because why? they made too many pairs because people said they're not limited. This is why
No.
they were not limited, bro.
No.
They were saying this.
Listen, we have to remember a lot of people skipped out on buying the Ahmad threes because they were waiting on the black cement threes to come out. And then once they saw what was up with the black cement three, like listen, there were people that, as I stated, they skipped the Ahmad threes because they were like, oh, the OGs are coming out. And we said the Ahmad threes look like luxury black cement threes. I don't know if you recall that. We were all talking about it. So there were people who were like, there were some people who got who were trying to get both, and there were a lot of people who skipped that. Then what happened was the actual black cement threes came out that year, and they looked like the same quality material that they used for the green glows. And people were like, oh, I don't want these black cement threes either. That's what happened that year. It's not that they made too many pairs, it's that people skipped out on buying them. And once they saw what the actual OG black cement threes was looking like in hand, people start skipping out on buying them too. So that's all I'm saying, Jay. Like it wasn't that they made too many pairs, it's that people were like, I'm gonna hold off because the OG black cement threes are coming out. Right. And then once they saw that, we said for us that actually got the Ahmad threes that came out that year, we said, like, damn, these Ahmad threes are blowing the OG black cement threes out the water. Now, some people, they went back finally and got them. But that's really what happened, bro. That's what happened, man.
So quality-wise, you know, you're right. Quality-wise, chat, you're right. What up, Perp?
Purple Haze in the building. What up? What up?
So
hold on. Purple Haze, you a troll, bro. Hold on a second, man.
You call that like a frisbee.
Hold on a second, man. Purple Haze a troll, bro. Jay, how many times we had people hop in here talking about that's a green screen back drop? Purple Haze.
Hey, wait. Watch.
That man legit did. Like,
yo,
nice.
Where do you think that miss a thing?
Man.
Oh, man.
What up with it?
Greetings, brothers of distinction and taste.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good morning,
sir.
chat. Good morning, chat.
So I mean, and you know, Tyler Rose said these threes are one of the best quality shoes I own. And you know what? You're right. Our mommy year never fails. Jay said, so should they put the red stripe at the bottom? And to be honest with you, Jay, in my opinion, I don't think it really matters.
So we said that. Like,
no, I know. I'm just reading it. I don't think it matters to me.
Yes, sir.
Right. Pure white cement threes coming back out in 2027.
Sheesh.
What are you? I know you must. You posted it to our group chat.
Yeah. Listen. Are we starting to see a pattern evolving here? Because we see what we got with the reimagined fours, and now we have the OGs coming back this year. And now we're doing the same thing we did with the reimagined that popped in 23, coming out in 27. Like,
hold on a second now.
What up, King?
Now, next year is the 40th anniversary, and how often do we get on Jordan Brand for saying it's the anniversary of such and such, and they ain't doing nothing for it, right? So now they bring in the shoe back in its pure form, okay, for the 40th anniversary, and you know damn well what you'd be saying about them if all you got was like a bobblehead. next year.
Bobblehead.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, look, Funko Pop already put out the free throw line Jordan, right? They already did that joint a couple years early. But like I'm saying, with these coming out next year, 40th anniversary of when he did the dunk to win the contest. Just saying.
So Perp, but
I
Perp,
want Perp to keep running with it with that little caveat.
no, hold on, wait. So, but Purple is he's saying he's in the line with what I'm saying. I just want to say he's definitely saying the same thing, but I definitely want to hear what Purple had to say at the end because again, we're seeing it multiple times. Go ahead, Perp.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are 1,000 other silhouettes or colorways that you could drop, right? You know, with with enough time in between, right? You know, we've got silhouettes that or sneakers that dropped, I think last time 2011, 2012 that people are still waiting for, right? But yet you're gonna give us a Reimagine, which, hey, not to knock the Reimagine 3, man, because the White Cement Reimagine was fire, okay? However, right, now you let what a 3-year period go by and then you give us the same sneaker again. Like, what are we doing? How many missed opportunities are we really gonna put out there? It's like skeet shooting, and you're missing all the skeets. Pause.
Exactly.
All those missed skeets out there. You know what I mean? Like, Nike, what are we doing? Come on now. Like, you know, the age of originality, the age of innovation is gone. And it is checked out. It has left the building. It is on vacation. When is it coming back? That's all I want to know.
Well, at this point, like, what can they really do? Especially innovation wise. Like, what can they really do with some of these shoes? Like, listen, until we start getting anti-gravity Air Jordans, you know, where we can fly like Mike legitimately. I don't know what else we can really do like that.
Hey, go ahead.
Jay will talk more about this intelligently in a second, but I just want to tee him up. I want to tee him up for it. So you have other brands out there, right? You have the New Balances, the Sauconys, right? You've got all these out here, right, that are doing quite innovative things. Reebok, right? So Jay's going to talk about the things that they've done from an innovation perspective that's actually worked well for them that I think Nike can take a page from some of their playbooks from.
So let's talk about New Balance for a second, right? Because New Balance, they have added models, right? A few light new models to their lineup. And not only we're going to talk about innovation, but let's talk about how they still have their sneakers are generally minimalistic styling cue, right? But the way what they add the dope materials to their new lineup, and you can either go to the gym, you can go ahead and put a pair of pants on, and you can go out. So when we're talking about shoes that you can just do any and everything with, New Balance is a great prime example. In Japan, I've seen more people with New Balance on than any other brand. And I'm talking about young to older generation. What else can Nike do? I mean, what about going from 18s on higher? What about starting to introduce those other numbers opposed to just depending them truly on, honestly, on a 13 through a 1? Let's talk about how Nike is, or they're trying to get into that segment where they're adding on like the Jordan 40-20, the 40-16. Like, they made it so limited that, of course, like I told you guys, and I've been, y'all battle me on this. I said, anytime you limit a sneaker, you're gonna what? You're gonna create luster. You're gonna create hype. Listen, y'all saw that short I did on the Devin Bookers. There's no reason for that silhouette to be going for resale. And I told y'all, if Nike starts limiting sneakers and they put a frag name behind it. If that frag name was not on those Devin Bookers, even if they were limited, I promise you that sneaker would not go for Sugar Book. And a lot of people laugh at me. But again, it proves the fact that at the end of the day, y'all might not see what I'm talking about in the current state, but in the future state, what we're in right now, now y'all starting to see exactly what JB talking about. And Johnny, salute to you, fam. He said, give us PEs, open the vault.
Yeah.
What can Nike do? Nike can give us PEs.
Mm-hmm.
Nike can give us stuff that they have never released to the public, and they can make subtle changes so those who have those actual PEs that released back then, it won't fully affect the resale value of those kicks. So there's other things that Nike can do just besides the Jordan brand that we can like get into. Okay. And so this is where the problem comes into play, because Purple said the same exact thing that I said. As much as we love this shoe and we're going to cop it, we're going to eat it up, it's too soon. And I said last year, Nike should not drop all those sneakers at the greatest year 2025 ever. That was a 3-year run where they could have focused on innovation, new designs, new cues, and they could have blown everybody out the water. They appeased their shareholders for 1 year, and still, as much money as they made, they still were behind on Jordan brand. They're going down on sales.
Okay. I don't think they appeased shareholders by dropping all those shoes. To me, they appeasing sneakerheads by dropping all them shoes.
They weren't
because when you look at what the price of that, if it was a share, like it didn't really move too much. It didn't really move too much as far as the stock prices were concerned. As far as sneakerheads were concerned, like they dropped so many shoes from the past like that, plus all those collabs. Like, you know, it was a 40th anniversary of Jordan brand. Now they've tried to put out a lot of advertising, you know, especially when it came to like the Bred High 85, but to the shareholders, I don't think the stock prices really moved that much at all.
So, and let me say this: they were trying to please their shareholders.
Okay.
And I get it, but at the end of the day, it was too much. And everybody said, open up. And I told y'all gonna need that sneaker ventilator. And what happened? Everybody needed a sneaker ventilator. Also, let's talk about, like, generally when we talk about other brands, right? Because I see Johnny, he said New Balances are comfortable, but they always limit the fire items. So people just are moving on to different silhouettes. So check this out. He's right. But in order to bring back the luster of the sneaker game, you have to limit sneakers, because at this point, most people in this particular era, they want to have something that everybody else does not have. There are more people who are starting to become wolves and less sheeps out there. Now, yes, Nike appeased the resellers because they going out here doing their thing, but I will give Nike, and I'm going to give all brands a credit, that they are trying to slow down as best as possible all these botters. They are. I'm going to give them props. Every brand is trying their best. But if you have too much stuff out there sitting on the shelves, people are like, man, it's sitting on the shelves, I don't want it. People want the stuff that everybody can have. Let's just be. People want to feel exclusive. They want that feeling. That's just marketing.
But we're really they chasing. But see, here's the thing. A lot of that chase comes from the fact that when a shoe's coming out, everybody, whether you're a true fan of the sneaker or not, everyone's looking at what that resale price is looking like, right? And so when the shoe's going to drop, it's a mad dash to try to pick it up for retail because of the resale value to it. Honestly, a lot of people, if it wasn't for all this resale nonsense and everyone trying to be the next resale kingpin, bro, on some of these shoes, like, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be dashing to get a lot of these kicks like that without the resale behind it. We've seen it all the time. There's a lot of people who don't actually like sneakers. They like the clout that their sneakers bring them. Because there's a lot of shoes that drop, and we're all like, yo, true sneakerheads are going to love this, that, and the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the true sneakerheads do. But there's a lot of people that are watching what that resale price is. And then when it's not really up there, what do they say? Nah, I'm good on it. But if that resale was $400, $500, $600, everybody dashing for it, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I was listening to some conversation about this, bro. There's a lot of these out there.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of these off-white ones out there. There's going to be so many opportunities to try to cop these. Now, granted, the demand is going to outweigh the supply.
Always.
But there's way more than 10,000 pairs worth of supply. There's so many raffles that are going to be popping up. So many places you're going to be able to try to cop these from. Like I was listening to he may have been trolling a little bit, but Rafi Collects was like, look, he said this may end up being no more than a $400 shoe.
And I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm not gonna say this shoe is limited. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a tons of pairs out there. I told you guys, this is a must cop for me. Perk, what did I tell you last year?
You did. You said must cop.
I don't care if it's a million pairs out there. I want this kick. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and you guys know who watches. Josiah Keys, what's up, fam? And I'm just telling you guys, like, for me, like us on this panel, like, don't get it twisted, y'all. There's stuff we go for that's hype, and there are things that we don't go for that's hype, right? Like, listen, I told y'all I wasn't really feeling the frags. I told you I wasn't feeling them. I said the only one I like is the black and white pair, not because they limited, because they just the best pair. They just the best pair, and I had them in hand in Japan. I had them in hand, and the quality in hand, that sneaker looks so much better in person than it looks, you know, on film. But this right here, I want this in the collect. I don't care about this a lot of pairs out there. I could care less.
Real quick, shout out to everybody tapped in right now with us. Josiah Keys, what's going on with you? Danny Boy, what's up with you guys? It's 9:35. We do have 25 minutes here to the top of the hour. I have not gone through stock numbers yet. Let's see here. Who else we got? Corey, what's going on? Johnny Felton, what's good with you? Twizzy, what up? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. Please run those likes up for us, guys. We appreciate each and everybody tapped up in here right now. I know you said you wanted these, Jay. I know you did. And I know what you said about the frags. You and I, we talked about them several times. I was more so wanting the varsity red pair. You was definitely on the black and white pair. Shout out to Victor Williams. But hate to lose. What's up with you, my guy?
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, my guy?
You know, Purple asked the question. Well, he posed the question. He said, Jay, are you picking the Japan frags or are you picking the off-whites? Mm-hmm. And I said, there's no debate. Give me those off-whites. Yeah, Purple, am I lying? Did that not come out of my mouth?
He didn't hesitate.
Perp, you should have known. You should have. There's a little bit of black in there, so.
Hey, hard pass, sir.
Mr. Think I'm possible.
Oh my God! The Four Musketeers are back again. Let's go.
What up?
What up, fam?
What up?
What up, man? What's good with y'all, man? What's good?
Man.
We're talking about Jay Elevate's affinity for the powdered snow, sir.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he likes a little snow on the roof.
We got
Whoa.
Mr. Thinking all black.
Yeah. How
Right.
how adverse is that, right? All black versus all white. It's like Spy Hunter. Remember Spy versus Spy?
Oh
That is
yes,
true,
I
the
remember that.
opposite.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Facts,
Man.
Johnny.
Hey,
Facts.
is BT in the chat this morning?
I didn't see BT in the chat. No.
BT is not in the chat just
Nope.
yet.
Because he's
BT
officially in my hood this
BT's
weekend.
not in the chat.
And
Oh,
he popped down to Notre yesterday for the raffle for the Alaska's FYI. So good luck to him on that one. The decisions have gone out already.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
So hold up. Let's see here.
So okay, you know what?
Hold on. Mr. Think.
Go ahead.
Your title said Ferrari 14, UNC, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm off. See, I just woke up.
I literally got a notification that Joe said live cop Ferrari 14. I was like, wait,
Yo.
that's a few weeks ago.
I just woke up.
Welcome to the present.
Welcome to the land of the living. Yo, good looking out. My bad, Jay. Go ahead and go to your thing. Let me change that.
So listen, where your kicks always be talking bad about me, man. Like,
No, I don't. No,
hold on. Let me finish now. Oh, Jay, you just be sniffing your kicks. You just a sniffer, Pauls.
Whoa.
Pauls.
Whoa.
All right. Let me show you the kick I wore the whole entire time in Japan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I unds this kick, and when I say well worth the wear,
I talked so much ish about him too about that.
Let me tell you something right here, man. This is the Yeezy 700, and I'm gonna tell you, Adidas got it right. I unds this boy, had this kick for about 3-4 years, and listen. Super comfortable. Style and cute is dope. I'm gonna definitely do a little bit of sneaker cleaning for y'all when we do a video. But this right here, man, I'm talking about Adidas just got it right with this. This joint right here, I've walked nothing but miles and hours throughout the whole entire day and night being in Japan. Wow. Well worth the cop. Again, comfortability, styling is subjective. I get it. And comfortability can be subjective, but generally, hey, bro, this right here, don't sleep.
Hey, Mr. Think, I'm also promoting my fake sneaker background line that just dropped on interest. So 99 cents. So go ahead and do that download real quick.
Hey,
You see, my man got the official green screen going right now.
His fake sneaker line. Don't worry, everything back here. This is all green screen too.
Sneaker Tyler, yo, what up, man? I didn't get a chance.
Tyler, what up? Fact is in the build. What up, man?
Yeah.
What up, to
man? I miss
everybody,
everybody.
man?
Yeah, we missed you too, brother.
What up to everybody tapped in right now? Tyler's World said blue Ferraris. That's funny.
Yeah, I know. The Ferraris is last year. That's 2025. Yo, I got in a little late. My flight got delayed from Florida yesterday. So I was texting with y'all in the group, and by the time I came home, I took a shower. I watched a movie, and the movie ended up watching me, and I just woke up late.
That's all good.
Damn, Jay, why you catching strays in the chat?
I know. I'm over here dying laughing.
Who got the most sneakers out the crew? Shoot, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not me. If you take a look over here, I'm in the process of selling like 50 pairs of kicks.
50 pairs.
Yo, I'm purging, man. I'm purging.
Ooh.
I'm on that porridge.
He's refining the collection.
I am refining the collection. So, yeah, I've been going through. I got sneakers laid all on the floor over here. I've been going through, and yeah.
So, real quick, stock numbers here for the Swarovski Jordan 1s that are dropping today.
Is anyone going for that one?
Well, first off,
that's like $1,000, right?
The retail price is $1,005.
I don't know what 5.
There are a total of 162 pairs. 162 total pairs dropping in about
18 minutes.
18 minutes. So size 5.5, 1. Size 6, 3. Size 6.5, 2. Size 7, 6. Size 7.5, 5. Size 8, 12 total pairs. 8.5, 13 total pairs. Size 9, 18 total pairs. Size 9.5, 22 pairs. Size 10, 25 pairs. And I'll tell you right now, size 10 has the most amount of pairs at 25. Size 10.5, 13 pairs. Size 11, 19 pairs. Size 11.5, 6 pairs. Size 12, 10 pairs. Size 12.5, 1 pair. Size 13, 3 pairs. Size 13.5, 2 pairs. And size 14, 1 pair. Now remember, all these sizes are women's sizing.
Correct.
So the largest size they have is a women's 14, which is a men's 12.5.
Correct.
162 pairs. Now, for the Jordan 14 University Blues, a total of 30,115 pairs dropping today on the sneakers app. Size 7, we got 1,005. Size 7.5, 947. Size 8, 2,352. Size 8.5, 2,775. Size 9, 3,623. Size 9.5, 4,184. Size 10, 4,479. Size 10.5, 2,757. Size 11, 3,142. Size 11.5, 1,273. Size 12, 1,913. Size 12.5, 432. Size 13, 725. Size 14, 186. Size 15, 172. Size 16, 75. Size 17, 41 pairs. And size 18, 34 pairs. For once again, a grand total of 30,115 today on the Sneakers app.
So I'm gonna say this. Someone in the chat talked about the Air Jordan 14. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason why the Air Jordan 14 Black University Blue is called the Ashy Larry is because that's real suede. Go ahead and go to Reshoevn8r. Get you guys some of that good old mink oil. Use Jay's promo code J_Elevate to save you guys 10% off of all of your purchases. Who's going for the 14s?
Yo, I'm gonna mess around with these 14s today.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm gonna mess around with 14s.
That's gonna be a second 14, right?
Yep, it'll be number 2. That's the reason why I said Ferrari. I just said I was all discombobulated, but yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm messing around with them.
Y'all
Okay.
know I'm not a 14 fan, so I'm not going for the 14s. I'm gonna go for the Savorskis. I'm gonna go for them.
You going for the Swarovski?
Oh snap!
Damn.
Is that the flip or is that a keeper for you? If you hit
No,
on it?
man, it's honestly mostly it's for fun. But if I win, I'll give you guys a review. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? As those who, if you guys are into like watching our individual channels, right? We are sneaker enthusiasts, whether we like the shoe or not. You guys want to see reviews, right? You guys want to see sneaker reviews. So as a sneaker enthusiast, I'm trying to give you guys some reviews. Not necessarily like to say you like the kick, but I mean, listen, I'm gonna go for it. And I'm not out here gonna say for Jay, you know, this is a must cop because I would never pay resale for that kick. But I just want to give you guys a review.
Man. That joint
Yeah, see, Ashy
stuff.
Larry. That's Ashy Larry right
Ooh, that
there.
joint
Ashy Larry.
you need the horse brush with that joint.
Eh,
Man, look at that joint.
But that's real. That's that real suede though. That's Ashy Larry.
I mean, part of it too is the artificial light, the way it hits it, makes it look even worse
Mm.
than what it is. But yeah, yeah. Remember, people were talking about I think it was the Aqua 8s was looking all ashy too. Just a sneakerhead said that Jones look used.
You're right.
He said
Yo.
OG Ferraris was ashy. Okay.
That red, yup. It had like a kind of fade ash to it, yup. Pause.
Oh, that's a good question. Did any of y'all customize your Sneakers app logo?
I did
I
not.
did
I didn't
not
even know
do
you
it.
could change it.
You
Yeah.
can.
Is that like something new?
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
put a
okay,
screenshot of it. You go into your profile in the Sneakers app and you scroll to it and you can change the app icon. I got the Jumpman.
Oh,
I left it
icon
OG
on
style.
mine. Yeah, they got a bunch of different choices though you can choose from.
It's like what 7, 8 different choices, something like that.
Yeah, just about.
I'm going to look
Yeah,
into
you
it.
go into your profile and you scroll down, and
Mhm.
it is, let's see, where do they have that John listed at?
Profile.
Customer, it's under notification preferences, your privacy choices, and it says
Customize the app
customize.
icon.
Yeah. So they got
Superfly.
the Foamposite 1, Air Force 1, Air Max 95, Superfly Jumpman, and then the SB Pink Box are the choices that I have, and then default, obviously.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Did you guys peep? So if you guys look into that, listen, the Kobe dunk, right?
Oh, that's the one where
His high
I
school.
think that's the reserve shoe.
Correct. So I think that kicks off everybody. And just fact checks me. I think it starts March 23rd. If you really want to like reserve or pre-order that pair, you can do so. And listen, y'all know I'm an avid Kobe chaser, and I'm telling you, I need that Kobe. I need both Kobe's. I mean, at least one of them. But when I look at it, man, I'm just curious who's going for those Kobe's, man, because to me, it's a major go. It's a major go, and I need to know in the chat, man.
I
Who's
wonder where did they have them? It may not be on the because I'm back here on Sneakers app.
It's on there. It's the Kobe Protro 5.
No,
It's
I saw that. I saw that, but the
Right
custom joint you talking about?
Here it is, right here.
Yeah, the dunk. Hold up.
Yeah, the dunk.
Hold on. Go back to it.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is the one where this is the pre-order reserve, is it not?
Yep, correct.
So where you're gonna have to wait months later for that joint to finally come out.
Correct.
But they also dropping the regular the Kobe Protro 5, like you said. They dropping this one also.
I need it. Need them.
Did they go up in price, Kobe's?
This particular pair, I haven't looked at resale.
I thought there was 180 last time I looked.
Oh, I got what you said.
The silhouette. Now they 200?
Yeah. Everything going up.
Damn.
So what y'all think about this chat? Y'all going for these Kobe's or y'all passing them up? And if you look at the picture, I like how they have like an old basketball right here. And I think that's a representation of maybe the basketball Kobe used when he was in high school. If you look at the picture, the basketball is used. It's like starting to like deteriorate.
Well, a lot of people were thrown off by the color, but they didn't really understand that those were his high school colors.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the whole shoe is paying homage to that period of time.
Yeah, Lower Marion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lower Marion High School. Yeah. Well, motherfuckers don't read.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
It says it right here. In '96, Kobe led his high school basketball team to their first championship in 53 years. Well, all you had to do was read it, and you realize it's about high school. But
Okay. So RC said he
Pass
passing on the Kobe's. Okay. Hey, listen, I agree with you, man. Listen, the Alaska pair won definitely over the Kobe's. Facts. That's not a debate. If I'm picking one, I'm closing. It's no debate, bro. Those
I mean, yeah, like
it's no debate.
I mean, the thing though is it's going to be hard to try to reach back for the Kobe's because the resale is going to buy them things up. A lot of people going for the Kobe's regardless of the Alaskas dropping this year.
You know it.
You got a better chance on these Kobe's than you do the Alaskas. Technically.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Perk.
Yeah.
What happened?
Do we have breaking news?
Yeah, I just doubled up on them.
Doubled up on what? The Alaskas?
Woo!
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh. Congrats,
Mr.
Perp.
Mr. I don't stand in line himself.
Congrats, Perp.
Live on air, double up on the Alaskas.
But that just goes to show you that I don't know.
You hitting this with this green screen right now. We can't see nothing.
Yeah, well, I'll just have to drop it in the chat. But yeah.
He said,
Let's go.
Man, congrats on that.
Let's go.
Well, you guys know I don't even want them, so it's a quick flip for me.
Yeah.
What size are they?
What do you think?
Your size?
My size.
That's dope.
Don't you wear 11 and a half sometimes though?
I do. I fluctuate. Actually, I think I'm a true 11 and a half, to be honest with you, but chances were better in 11. So
I could fit 11 and a half.
Yeah, me too. I'm about to clip my toenails off.
You have to clip all your toes off, Mr. King.
You can somersault them Jones.
I'm about to be out there in the streets like this.
You can somersault them Jones right on over here.
Right.
Hold on. Speaking of which, who had UNC get knocked out first round of the tournament? They said, what was it? Was it Kakalshi? How you pronounce that app that they bet on? I can't think of how you pronounce the name. Anyways, they said of all the perfect brackets, 0.86% remain after UNC lost that game. And a friend of mine said he not only did he bet UNC to win, but he was looking at the spread and he had a second bet for UNC to lose. He said he put $55 down on UNC losing and actually hit, and he won $5,500.
Ooh, nice.
Dang.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now see, that's what I'm talking about. I need 5500.
I'm a shit.
I need that. I'm
a shit. But yeah, man, they said, and that same app I'm talking about, I think they said if anybody was able to have a perfect bracket, they were going to pay the winner $1 billion. If anybody could actually have a perfect bracket, they were going to pay the winner $1 billion.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, people have had perfect brackets in the past, so. But
listen, listen, guys. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all, man. I'm just curious, like, when you guys, in terms of, are you guys still feeling like the luster of kicks is still there for you guys? Do you feel like it's dying down? I really want to know the chat's perspective. What's going on with them when it comes to like 2026 sneaker releases? Are you guys still excited for it? You guys are kind of like scaling back a little bit, and if so, why? I just want to know. I really do want to know. I'm curious. Because is it like y'all looking towards other brands now? Is it Nike doing too much? I just want to know. Y'all got to DoorDash me some sneakers. King in the build. everybody out there rocking with us, man. Salute, man. You guys, make sure you guys giving the one pair at a time a thumbs up. Mr. Think,
Yo, what up?
Where You Kicks, and your boy J Elevate, Purple Haze. He said his channel is coming. He gonna surprise everybody.
I know. I see Perp and we doing the opposites there from New York to LA. I'm like, I see you, Perp.
Yes, sir. You know, we bring diversification to the panel.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Jay. Let me go ahead and attack that. Double-edged sword for me personally. I'm as and you know, like I said, as you can see here, some of the display is I've been moving stuff around. I got a lot of pairs that I'm gonna be selling, and it's for when Perp hit it right on the nose. Pause. But refining, yes. Like this is gonna be the. I'm gonna start messing around, building up my collabs that I want, and I'm gonna start with the 3 favorites: the Ama, Trophy Room, and Union. Those are gonna be like my 3 starters. I just want to start collecting some shoes that I really want, you know. And I'm a Jordan 1 guy, so I definitely want to get all of the Unions together, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, have I lost like the luster for sneakers? Not necessarily, but I have reached that point to where I don't have to cop everything because I'm a shoe tuber. You know, I'm still picking up things that I like or I want, or I'm picking up things that somebody else might want, and I'm gonna get and cop for somebody else. But I don't feel the pressure of I got to pick up every shoe because I make videos. I'll just go through my collection and just start making videos of old things that I never made a video on. You know what I mean? That I think I've reached that point now to where I'm like, I'm still gonna cop shoes, but I don't got to pick up every week. I don't got to cop something. I felt that pressure last year. I definitely don't feel that now.
Good take.
That's called evolution right there. Evolution of a sneakerhead. I love it.
You know? Yeah, I mean, I
1 minute. 1 minute. Keep going.
Yeah, 1 minute. I honestly, I just sold 3 pairs of shoes, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I bought a bicycle with that joint.
An electric or just a regular pedal?
No, a regular road bike, a regular pedal road bike.
Okay.
I bought with that joint. Yeah, your boy gonna be getting into some cycling over here.
Y'all about to see Real Kicks. He's gonna be like 145 pounds in the next.
Well, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that now. I'm gonna drop a pic of that joint in our chat. But
10 o'clock, y'all. Let's go. My bad.
I did something for myself since yesterday was my birthday. Too.
Oh man, happy belated! I missed that.
Happy belated, man! You didn't even say anything.
Well, you know, it's all good.
Dang, man,
happy belated birthday, man!
Hey, wait a minute. So you got a bike with no seat?
Nah, the seat's there. It's white. Damn! The seat's there. Oh wow!
Hey, Perp. He said, he said no seat. He ride with that thing in the air.
Yo, hey, I swear to God.
Riding tooted up.
Yeah, exactly. He said you riding with that thing in the air.
Hey, swear to God, the seat just camouflaged into the truck, man.
Yo.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
He said, you're going to be blasting Trey Songz bottoms up the whole time.
You know, my joint in the air waving.
Hey, that's nice right there. That's a nice bike. Yeah. That's an expensive looking bike. Who makes that?
So, Felt is the brand.
Okay.
Dude, this thing is stupid light too. Stupid.
Yeah.
Is it carbon?
Huh?
Is it carbon?
So the fork is carbon, and I think the top crossbar might be carbon also, but it states that it's aluminum. But stupid comfortable. You know, because I bought another one like 2 weeks ago, and the guy I bought it from, he was like 6'2", right? But I didn't realize, like, when it came to P.I. Soulfly, what's good with you, my guy? What's good with you? Right, guys, for the poll to work, you just type a 1, a 2, or a 3 in the chat, and I believe it automatically goes ahead and calculates. Are y'all seeing this? The poll I put up?
No.
It doesn't show?
No.
I'm looking at a poll right now. It said
Pause.
Pause. Damn.
Pause. Oh.
I put a voting poll up, and it says here, okay, P.I. Soulfly tapped the 1. Okay, I'm looking at it. All right, here we go.
Where is it? Mr. Think, you see it?
You guys don't see this?
It's like, do we got to get on YouTube to look at it?
You know what? That's a good question, but I'm seeing it on StreamYard though. Let me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Oh, check the chat. I don't know why it's not showing. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
See if there's a way.
It's not showing on our side.
Stage placement. I see it. Let me see here. Why is it not? Interesting. Do you see the poll? I took a screenshot of it. You guys see it?
Yeah, I see your screenshot.
Interesting.
But
I
we
do
don't
see it on YouTube. I just went on.
Oh, it's only on YouTube. It comes up.
I think it's
oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, so this is a new feature now, to where now you can create voting polls on in StreamYard and it'll show up on YouTube. Okay, that's what happened.
All right, so let me see. I just put a 1 in the. Did it count it on the poll?
Oh, it must be coming through only on my channel. That's
on individual. Okay.
Oh
maybe
man, they need to fix this to where it comes up for everybody. Well, they still got some work to do.
Jay, swear to God, for a second I thought you came back with no shirt on.
Damn, you thought it blended in?
Listen, I mean,
we need to get your eyes checked. You thought I had no seat on my bike, that I'm just riding around tooted up with a black pole sticking up.
Whoa.
You know,
Tooted
up.
I can see clearly now.
There we go. Hold on, that just changed your entire look. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I look like a BB right now. I know.
Ooh. Stallion Nation, you think the 14
my man look like he work at Lens Crafters in the hood.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
Salam alaikum.
Dang. Stallion, you think the 14 is gonna sell out, famo?
Well, it's 10:04. We'll see what happens with them. But guys, I have to say, Jay, you know, overall, like sneaker wise, bro, like it's so weird. Like the energy ain't really there for me this year like it was last year for the anniversary. I don't know what that really is about. But like you, Mr. Thing, some of these shoes, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's cool that they, coming out. And I don't necessarily have the that feeling in my spirit that I gotta go run these joints down like that. I just don't.
You feel like you gotta walk them down instead?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's honestly, I think for the community itself, and Jay, you and I talked about this. I think it's a situation to where you've seen so much Nike and Jordan brand, just seen it so much. And then some of the shoes that people are really trying to cop have become sometimes damn near impossible. It's the negative association for a lot of this stuff. And that's just getting people. It's like the girl you keep trying to talk to every day, and she keeps saying no. She'll breadcrumb you with a little bit of play, and you think you're getting somewhere. And then she goes back to no. And finally, you just wake up one day and you go, you know what?
He said,
why I keep running down off this joint who won't give me no play? And I got these other girls whispering in my ear talking about what you see in her anyhow. You need to come over here with us. We having some fun. They actually telling you that they think you look attractive and all that.
Your perp got the ad libs.
Yeah, listen. And finally, you know what? You like, you know
Listen.
what? I'm focused over here. Let me turn around and see what's over here. Oh, damn. I'm actually, you know what? It's actually fun over here. It's, you know what they tell you? They tell you, don't marry the tens. Your window of fun is 6.5 to 9. That's the window of where you want to be.
I was waiting for a perp to give it to 6.5 to 9.
Hey, well, that's where you want to be.
Jake said not too many pairs left. How much for them perp? Johnny said, hey, how much for them perp? For them off-whites.
Whatever market is now.
Mm.
Market's like 12 something. I don't think you want to do that.
The market going down on them though.
Which is why it's a quick flip.
Because at one point there was like what 2,500.
Yeah. So you gotta if you have them on hand right now, you got to get rid of them ASAP because they're going to continue to plummet.
Mm-hmm. Now are they going to get as low as the unions?
No, absolutely not.
Where do you think the floor is for the off-whites?
I could see the floor in certain sizes being very high 300s. And then some of the larger sizes around lower to mid 4s.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's not going to be a $800, $900 sneaker. I mean,
real quick.
Yeah.
University Blue 14s sold out.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Gone.
What?
Wait. Did they sell out or did they pull a Mr. Thing?
Come
Just
on,
move
man.
over
Stop it.
quietly to the Nike app?
No pairs available on Nike app right now. Seekers app. Gone.
Mr. Think, I need you to do your work.
Swarovskis gone.
Yeah. Swarovskis are gone. Yeah, these
I'm
things
still
are looking
in
like
line.
they pushed.
There you go.
I'm
You
still
in
in
line.
line.
You in line for a whole bunch of nothing.
I'm feeling
Log out and log back into your app.
Said broken dreams and promises.
You in line for a whole bunch of nothing.
You ain't lying. And listen, like I said, it was for fun.
Shoot, I will say I'm still team swoosh, but it's been too many drops and increase in prices isn't helping. I will admit I've only copper like what? I will admit I've only caught what I like. Okay.
And listen, go ahead. My bad, bro.
I was going to say, do we think the price increases are the biggest culprit? Pause.
Let me answer that. Hey, Bad Boy Seafood 630. What up, famo? Preach. Hey, he said, "What up, fellas? I cop." There you go. Congrats.
Hey,
Congrats on copping.
Congrats. Yes, sir.
We had people ask about them too. I passed on them.
It's not only is the pricing of sneakers going up. Let's just be honest. As a grand scheme of things, all sneaker brands are doing better when it comes to quality control. I do honestly feel that way, but with the rising prices and with us seeing the same silhouettes we've seen 8 times, people are burnt out. And again, there's too many releases that goes on. And I said this for years, it's too many releases, bro. When we have like 20 to 30 drops a week, people get turned off. People like, all right, this has become too much. And this is why I said this some years ago, why don't all brands for their number one or their top 3 people who sell their kicks, just drop 4 pairs a year. Just drop 4 pairs a year and you'll see a huge spike and a difference when it comes to like a lot of those silhouettes. And like I said, I believe creating a blind drop will be fire. A blind drop. We don't need to know colorways. Maybe you might need to know the model. Maybe. Do a blind drop. Limit the blind drop and do a test beta. That's going to get people even more excited. Nike, Reebok, come hire me. Stop playing and hire me.
My
This
man
is why I
said
can't give out
those
ideas.
14s
I can't give them out.
look dry as F. Huge pass. They will be sitting by next week everywhere. Let's see.
Kill a couple
Only
times.
pair that I'm looking for the rest of the year: Bread Fours and Space Jams.
That's a good list right there.
So hold up. No True Blue threes. No
yeah,
Toro
True Blue,
fours.
some Nigels. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely got more stuff, but I mean that's a good list right there. That's a solid list.
That'll make the grails worth the hustle and bustle too. Well, so Jay, we talked about this when you was bringing up the stock prices. As far as stock prices are concerned, I don't know what Nike needs to do, but you and we went through this on a live. New Balance, they had a record year in 25. Adidas, they had a record year in 25. Saucony, they had a record year in 25. Asics, record year in 25. All those brands I just named, Jay and I, we looked it up. Record years in 25. And this was on the back of the announcement came out saying that
what up?
Sales for Nike were down 12% in 2025.
Let's go, Q.
So those other brands, congrats Q on the dub.
Yeah.
So those other brands are doing really well in terms of their sales. Their sales have been going up and up and up. Now, granted, did Nike make more money than those other brands last year? Yes. But in terms of Nike's own achievement scale, they're down.
Right. Well, can I speak of that real quick? Regarding the pricing definitely is not what turns me away from the shoe. And you know, everybody knows I love a juicy deal. I'm pretty responsible with my funds. I work really hard for it. So, I would love to pay as little as possible for these shoes. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, Nike increasing their prices by $5 is not gonna. That's not big That's not big enough for me to be like, I can't cop fellas because now a Jordan 1 is $190 instead of $185 like that. That's not enough $5 isn't enough to turn me away from a shoe. On a personal level, I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the pricing is really not an issue for me as far as them increasing the prices. Do I want a better deal? Yes. Do I want it as cheap as possible? Yes. But $5 is not going to turn me away from a sneaker.
So, real quick. So it's like $5 on the Jordan 1, $15 on the Jordan 4, $10 on the Jordan 5. Like it's all these different shoes that they hitting us with these price increases all the way around.
Oh, totally. No, totally. But I work too hard to be worried about. I think I've shared with y'all this example, what I'm about to say. I was at a gas station complimenting this guy on his Benz, right? And some rando came over to him and I talking, and he goes, "What type of gas mileage do you get in that thing?" And the guy's reply was, "I don't drive a $180,000 vehicle to worry about gas mileage." That was his reply. Which I kind of laughed. Right, the guy that asked him about the gas mileage sucked his teeth and walked away. But I mean, really put that into perspective. If you're driving a $180,000 vehicle and you're worried about you trying to find the cheapest gas, that might not be the right car for you. That's what he was trying to say.
People be doing that nonsense too.
Hey, y'all see Purple Haze, man?
What?
He was reading something, Jay. He wasn't frozen.
Hey.
He's focused.
He was reading something.
I was reading something.
Yeah, he's like
he was like
he's thinking how many more Off-White ones do I want to get today early?
Nah, I was thinking, I'm like, damn, I just spent $145 to fill my shit up the other day. That's what I was thinking as Mr. Thing was telling the story.
Well, it's going to get ever more expensive because of what's going on in the Middle East. It's literally liquid gold.
Yeah. And watch this. SoFly said, I don't think the $5 increase itself is because of being turned off, but when you have 20 drops a month, it adds up 100%. You know what I mean? And once again, but for me personally, guys, the reason why you haven't seen me online, the reason why I haven't been making it, I'm working. I just got back from Florida. I did an out-of-state move. That's why I was late this morning. I overslept. That's my bad. But I work really hard to be able to acquire the things that I have. So $5, $20 increase, that's not what's turning me off of not buying these shoes. That's just my personal finances. Man, I got the money to buy the sneakers, right? Like it's not that. It's definitely not the pricing. For me personally, it's not the pricing. Like
so let me speak on my end. $5 add up, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it a beam. This year is gonna be 205. Next year is gonna be 210. Following year is gonna be 215. There comes to a point where that $5 adds up, where it's kind of like, all right, yeah, it's $5, but is that $5 constantly that high price? Is it worth it? And that's how I look at it. I believe it's the drops, and again, the price hike to me is part of the problem, because next year is going to be a $5 highest price. So when you keep when I look at it, like when most people look at it like, okay, what is my maximum I'm willing to spend on a kick? What is my threshold? Because 10 years from now, you go ahead and you take that 5 and add up. Well, it's just $5. When will it kick in for you and say, all right, oh well, I'm not doing it? Because this is where Adidas does win, because Adidas has some silhouettes, right? Some sneakers, to include Nike. But I mean, in terms of better quality for cheaper pricing, you can go with Adidas. You can go with New Balance. Not fully all of them, but I'm just generalizing. Like when we're talking about sneakers itself, there's a reason why younger individuals are going with ASICs. And I remember y'all laughed at me 2 years ago saying, Jay, this is just a 1 year thing, man. Ha 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 ha. And I told y'all I see the future very well. And it's still there. These brands are still growing. There's a reason why Cloud, what you can say On is what they really call themselves, On, why they're still growing. While that Swiss brand is eating up the market. Reebok. They not dropping too many silhouettes, but what they doing? They selling out. We talk about Angel Reese. You guys laugh at her. Look what she's doing over there playing basketball with Caitlin Clark. Look how she's dominating. Guess what? Reebok about to go ahead and drop her another sneaker, and guess what? For a cheaper price, for the $130, it's gonna get eaten up. So again, that $5 every year that goes up, it adds up, and there's too many drops at the same time. So what is your threshold? I have to ask that question.
Well, Jay, you just tried for $1,000 shoe, so yours is obviously $1,005.
So
yours is $1,005.
Hey,
it's not just 1,000; it's 1,005.
Yeah,
hey,
1,005.
Listen, I knew I wasn't gonna hit, but why not try?
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Jay said, man, them was just clicks and views, man. Leave me alone.
You know.
Okay. Okay, like look. Okay, chat. Let's be honest. Nobody has ever heard of Jay paying $1,000+ resale for a kick. Y'all know I have never done that. And listen, there's nothing wrong with paying a stack for a sneaker. I'm not knocking it. Trust me, your boy not, because I was salivating at the mouth when I was in Japan when I had that
Yo, Perp was down here like this. He said,
listen, that sneaker, I was like, yo, I'm about to buy it.
Hey, where Jay puts his mouth.
Did you buy it, Jay?
No. The wife was like, oh, the hell you not?
Damn.
I was like,
damn.
I was like, yo, but I can sell it. She's like, no.
Your wife told you no?
I said, nah. She's like, nah, bro, that's a little bit too much. I said, you know what? All this, listen, it costs a lot of money to take your family over to Japan. I spent a lot of bread in Japan. But I do have that exclusive sneaker. I'm gonna drop that review to y'all real soon.
So she gave you permission on that one, though.
No, I need no permission on that. But a $1,200 shoe, hey, $1,200 shoe, hey man.
Mr. Think.
Let me stop messing with this.
Or your kicks being messy.
Hey.
I will say this. So Johnny Felton's comment, I kept it up here because there's no reason that everyone shouldn't be able to have a pair of these Mime 1 and 2s. But see, this is the catch-22. If everybody was able to get a pair, they'd be sitting on the app. But because they're limited and the resale's up, everyone's trying to run them down.
A lot of people don't remember about those Mime 1s and 2s, wear your kicks. When they first dropped, wasn't nobody checking for them. Nobody. They were sitting, right? And now all of a sudden, now that crazy red looking colorway dropped or whatever. Now people are losing their minds or whatever.
Bro, my alert literally said, when the restock happens, it said prioritize the Mime shoe because they're going to command the most resale. And I'm just like, that's why people running it down, because they see remember the Nike Croc looking joints, the slip-in joints that they were selling. Remember, it was like the neon green colorway that came out.
Yeah.
Everybody was running them down because of the resale. Now you can walk in the Champs. You can walk in the place. Where was I at?
Easy.
I was somewhere, and they were just sitting there.
Yep.
That colorway that everyone was coveting, the highlighted green colorway. They're just sitting there. Because the resale's no more on them.
Here's the thing. Nike's they still are. They're trying to hype them up to be the new quote unquote slide, right? The thing about it is they're not as comfortable as the Yeezy slides, not even close. I mean, sizing is the same, right? You still have to do a full size up because they do run a little tight. Your heels will be hanging out dragging. But I think because of the marketing around it and how Nike's trying to position this as being the new quote unquote slide, the prices are going up and those pairs are moving now for the reseller perspective. But I think it's going to be a trend. We'll see it, kind of go the way of the dodo bird very, very shortly. But for right now, it's definitely the hot thing. It's the hot ticket.
I went in Japan. I had my sister go for both pairs. I went for both pairs and I took an L. And I'm gonna be honest with you, those Mime 1s and those Mime 2s, I can't speak on the Mime 1s because y'all saw I did a review on them. I had a small size, and so I couldn't put my feet in them, but they do go very fast because as soon as I put them up for resale, I sold that shoe in like 2 minutes. And then I sold the Mime 2 I sold that in like 10 minutes. I wanted to keep the Mime 2 pair for myself personally. I really wanted that just to hold on to it. But again, I caught an L. Anytime you still have those frag names behind it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, when I put on the Mime 2, it is very comfortable. You do feel the pods, the nodes is what they call them, but I'm gonna say pods, but it's the nodes. You really feel that connection in your feet. So this is what's really going crazy with people because of how they feel on your feet with that Mime connection. So I'm giving Nike their credit. Now, how long that sneaker or how long those shoes will last, because it is more of a very thin rubber node. I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Is it a house shoe though?
No, you wear them outside. The Mime 2s, I went for them. Listen, I would have kept that for myself. I wouldn't have sold it because it's very comfortable. I didn't care if it was a frag. I cared that I liked the sneaker. Right? If I would have got either or, I would have kept them anyway because again, like I said, but it is what it is. But they coming out with other colors. But as of right now, this is the wave. And I will say too, it doesn't feel like a Yeezy slide. It feels like something different. But I will say, man, I still think the slide is still king. I still think the Yeezy slides are still king. Like, I still got slides in my closet, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't getting rid of them. I don't care. I ain't selling them. Them joints is comfortable. You hear me?
Hey, did you go ahead and put that? put that node tech in the insoles now.
Mm.
Hey, Mr. Think, bro, what you saying? You preaching some facts. If they put that in the insole of the kick and they don't leave it on the ground, I wonder with that if that'll change some perspective. That was a really good idea, bro.
So that's a good question though. If Nike was doing these retros and said that, hey, we're going to start putting the focus on the comfort of every one of these shoes, do you think there'd be an increase in people trying to get them?
It's a very good question.
But once again, now all of that crap that I talked about, me personally, pricing does, it does matter. Like pricing really does matter.
Well, if they did like the React, like they did for the Kobe's, right? They put the React in those tan Kobe's, the React insoles. Like if they started doing React insoles in a lot of the shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, comfort is important, and let me backtrack a little bit because I definitely don't want to be on this platform, acting like I got it like that, right? When I mentioned I work really hard, I've shared this with the platform in the past. I have a moving business, I have a moving company. My prices increase right along with everything else. The moment I got to pay more for diesel and moving pads and shrink wrap and tape and wheels for my dollies, the moment and straps and all that, the moment I got to pay more for all of these things, my insurance goes up. I pay my workers more. I pass all of this expense down to my customers. I really want people to understand it because that's what everyone does, right? Like my rates aren't the same. Like, man, like I used to charge $150 an hour for 2 men in a truck. Now I charge $185 an hour. My rates have gone up. Do you see what I'm saying? So I am not sitting here eating up all of this expense. So when Nike want to charge $5 more, shout out to my customers because a lot of them even watch this show. Y'all are paying for my sneakers, man. Like that's the reason why I'm saying it the way that I'm saying it. But that's not everybody's situation, and I do understand that. So I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm balling out of control. But a $5, $10 increase doesn't have an impact on me because I charge more in order to adjust for that inflation. Everyone does it. Literally, everyone does it.
Jay, your titties are distracting the show.
My mind, boobs.
What up, Miss Rage? Shout out to everybody tapped in right now, one pair at a time.
Hey, Trigger and Rage, they both hit on the 14s, by the way.
Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody that hit on the 14s.
Good stuff.
I just got alerts. Apparently, Champs and Foot Locker, the 14s are sitting on there if anybody's interested.
Yay.
Hold on a second. Let me get some of these comments, man.
Hey, Perp and crew, I was able to juicy deal on the Cherry 13s, $138.
Oh yeah, someone asked earlier about the Cherry 13s. That got me a pair.
$138. It came in. I almost feel like I'm losing my voice. It came in the day I was leaving to do this out of state move to Florida.
He said put them on the glass.
I caught for Rage and Trig.
All right. So hold up, let me get some of these.
Yo,
hold up.
Comment of the day.
You got 3 pair for 138.
Yeah, so I caught for Miss Rage and Chaotic Trigger. That's in the chat.
Okay,
I caught for them
nice.
Too.
Good stuff. Hey, good stuff. That's what it's all about. Community.
Let me for sure. Let me get some of these real quick. So King my Oreo Air Jordan 6 now set to return August 8th. I guess they moved the date on those, like they did the True Blue 3s. I don't know why they moved the True Blue 3s off of July 3rd. I think it would have been a sellout if they kept it the day before 4th of July. But
absolutely,
whatever.
True Blue, red, white, and blue. Let's go.
All right, I've been doing this 40 years and I'm good. I have a whole separate house that I rent just for my shoes at this point. I'm not PJ Tucker either.
Yeah, that's fly.
Let's see here. Got those 14s for me and wifey. Okay, nice. What else we got? What should I wear to go pick up these 14s? I should wear some candy cane 14s. Should I wear some candy? Oh, he said it twice. I mean, you can, why
not?
Whatever you want. Nike Mind are the new Yeezy Wave Runners.
See,
Okay.
that's
It's
the
true.
marketing.
It's
Subliminal
true.
marketing.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay. Let's see here. P.I. Soulfly said, collecting for collectors is alive and well. Resell is dead. Yep. I would agree. Resell is definitely, well, a lot of the resale shops was dying. You know, if you got a brick and mortar resale shop, it's pretty hard to keep it afloat. I'll tell you that. I have the neon slides. I wear them after work when I take off my work boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the React. That's what it was. The
Lines up.
React slides. That's what they
Mhm.
were. Let's see. W's honestly need to start our own. We need to start our own brand.
Answer.
Somebody tried to start their own. Remember Fubu? Somebody did their own brand for a while. It worked for the time being. Let's see here. They need to put the Montech in their performance models.
Hey, pause 1 second. Hey, go all the way down to the chat. Kick him out, bro. Kick that out.
Who?
Kick that out. All the way down in the last chat. If he's on y'all side, just get rid of that. Come on, man.
That's him.
Yeah, get rid of that nonsense. Go ahead.
Let's see here. I got Yeezy slides on as we speak.
Yes, sir.
Montech and a basketball shoe or trainers would be amazing.
Yes.
But see, I'll get to that. My thing is, how comfortable can you make a shoe? Because correct me if I'm wrong, though. Right? There can only be so much cushion in a shoe to where then it negatively affects how you run it. For example, like I have those Pegasus Premiums, okay, and I tried to run on those, but the way the midsole and the air unit is in there, like it's got too much. It's like too much cushion, and it feels unstable to run in them. So my thing is like, is there a point where there could be too much cushion in the shoe to where now it feels unstable to do anything in, and maybe it cuts down on your performance because you may not be able to move the way you want to in a shoe.
So I guess it depends on your body type and what you're used to, because to be honest with you, when we talk about Hoka, and you and I had this conversation, I love the cushioning of Hoka.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hoka has it right in terms of like doing long distance running. Like, listen, I got in late last night. I woke up early this morning, and your boy ran this morning. And I'm gonna tell you, I love running in those thick cushioned sneakers, bro, with the midsole. To me, I think it feels great on the feet, and it assists you if you have knee problems. I love them. And I know you said that it was another kick. You said there was a little bit too much cushioning, and I was like, bro, to me, it's like it works perfect. But when you're talking about too much cushioning, and you're talking about if you're talking about doing like squats, lunges, things like that nature, yes, too much cushioning is just doesn't work well. It doesn't. But in terms of just straight running wise, I love the cushioning when it comes to just a training kick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, a couple more here. Let's see. Depends. Look at the Jordan 1 Zooms. They didn't attract a lot of attention except for the first ones that looked like the Dior ones. But that was only a different time. That was COVID time. That's true. I remember those, the Jordan 1 Zooms. But they never did a Zoom as like an OG style one. It was always like a tweak to the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Got them GT Futures in the size 14. I'm hoping they don't look like boats. Well, shout out to you for copping them, number one.
Yeah, those GT Futures are huge.
Yeah.
Those things are huge.
Paul.
Yeah, you have to let us know how you feel about them once you finally get them in hand.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jay, you got to stop with that blank intro and outro on your videos. That's Jay's signature, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll be Jay without it.
So Denver, I'm curious, and I appreciate your comment. For real, I'm just curious, what is it that you don't like about it? Is it annoying to you? I'm very curious.
Nike need to make comfortable work boots. I mean, you got ACGs. That's about as close as you're gonna get. That's about as close as you're gonna get. Let's see here. Jesus, I thought my iPhone was about to rob me. There should be a limit. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. This ain't on my channel. I don't know who this is coming through.
It ain't mine.
It's so easy to be a racist over the internet.
No. It really is. Pegasus 41 is the perfect amount of cushion for me. Yeah, I mean the regular walk-in. Facts.
Yeah.
P.I. said I'm about to go get a haircut. All right, bro.
Appreciate
you being tapped in, man. Yep, thanks for tapping in.
Appreciate you, bro. You forgot
Mhm.
Killer Kamikaze. He said Hokas are amazing. I suffer from plantar fasciitis. Those help a lot, especially for the cushioning. Facts. Because I suffered the same thing, to include runner's knee, bro. But that's why I say, to me, Hokas are just like amazing. And honestly, those Hokas I cooked, I have, like, today is probably the last day I'm gonna use them. Y'all need to let me know in the chat what brand y'all want me to pick up next for my next running sneaker. And I'm gonna start, listen, I'm comparing all these running shoes, my old ones to the current ones I'm doing. So let me know what y'all think, because I'm gonna do another 100-mile challenge. I went well over 100 miles with those Hokas, and they still can go, but they're done.
I vote Skechers personally, but that's just me.
Okay. The Snoop Dogg Skechers.
Because Skechers is coming out with they're trying to be competitive with their running line.
I was gonna say, don't run in that. You're gonna blow your Achilles running in them joints.
No. They're trying to come out with a running line that's supposed to be pretty
well, Jay said the Snoop Dogs.
Snoop Dogg
Skechers.
No, we don't need those kind of problems.
No, I wouldn't. I'm just joking.
Your ACL, your MCL, all type of things blown
Every
out.
CL you could think of, gone. Gone.
Tyler's World, you know the model. Hey, I appreciate you, fam.
So I just realized Tyler's World Sneaker Tyler Radio.
Yeah. He changed his name.
Yeah. I said it in the beginning. I was like,
it took me a minute to figure this out.
He put a post on his page about it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a community note on that.
Tyler's World. All right. I would like to see a running challenge in the new upcoming Pegasus 42. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to come out, the Pegasus 42s.
Okay. You know, I have not had a Nike running shoe in so long, and I'll tell you, one of my favorite Nike running shoes, bro. Like, it was a competition style running shoe. It wasn't, but I also trained in them. I mean, when I say super light, bro, I probably still have never had a running sneaker that light. But after 3 months of heavy running like me, it was beyond done. But that's why I tell everybody, it depends upon like what you're trying to do. You have your competition running shoes, and then you got your training. So it all depends upon what you're trying to do when it comes to running. If you got listen. If y'all want me to start a running channel, I'll start a third channel. I don't care if y'all into running like me, man. We can do it. But probably tomorrow I'm gonna drop my first travel channel, bro. So I need everybody in the chat, man. Like, when I drop it, go ahead and sub up to your boy, man, because it's gonna be nothing but straight travel stuff.
Wait, hold on. You said another channel?
Yeah, I'm starting another channel, my travel channel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I told you I was gonna do it, and I'm started off in Tokyo, Japan. Y'all gonna get that travel channel from me.
You trying to be like Carmen Sandiego?
Oh snap! I remember that. Yeah, man. Yeah,
that should be dope.
I'll tune in for sure. I'll tune in for sure.
That'll be dope.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'll tune in for sure. That's what's up.
But let me show you. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man. With the rest of the year, like, what are we really looking forward to like that?
Man, a few, man. Space Jams. Nigel's. Uh,
True Blue 3s.
True Blue 3s. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like drawing a blank here.
404s. Listen,
Metallic 5, white metallic 5s. Yes, yes, good looks.
I need those True Blue. Those True Blue 3s. I'm probably gonna double up on them. That's gonna close me out. That's gonna close me out for
Flint
OG.
13s. Killer. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Flint 13s. I am.
I ain't hear nobody say nothing about the Air Max 90 infrareds. Y'all tripping right now. Stop.
90 infrareds. I'm down with that, Perp. I'm down.
I don't think there's any raffle. Are there any raffles open right now for Off-Whites yet?
Outside of the tour ones, no, not that I'm aware of.
Future Galaxies we got in here.
Nice.
Flint 13s, y'all brought that up. White Metallic 5 brought that up.
Oh yeah.
There's some pretty solid call outs.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got here. Hold on a second. Let me see if we can.
I still need to spin the block on those infrared 6s.
Oh, the salesman.
Yeah, the salesman.
Let's see what we got here. All right.
Monday Kobe's. Gotta go. I'm going for Monday Kobe's.
We got Brett 4s. We got the 7s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want these 7s.
So what's the double up worthy for y'all? Between if y'all had to pick one of these sneakers for double up worthy, which one would it be? We talking 7s or we talking about 4s?
The 7s.
I'm pretty sure most people have the Brett 4s already, or some variation of it.
Yeah, a variation of it.
Fair.
All right.
Johnny said, "What about those Ben 8s?" I'm going for them, Johnny. I'm going for the Ben.
Yeah. A few of those Bens are actually dope. Yeah.
Oh, that's another one I forgot to bring up. 355 on the Bens.
Yeah.
Hey, see, Perp, exactly, bro. Perp was like, "Hey, let me scratch my neck. I don't know about that." Bro, but see, again, it goes back to what do we talk about? What do we talk about pricing? It's just crazy, bro.
I like these 7s too.
I mean, we copping 7s this year. We copping 7s.
I like these 7s. I like these.
We copping 7s.
Let's see what else we got. We're getting the Pine Green 14s.
I'll take the 10s. I'll take
now, aren't these 10s technically a PE? Because Jason Williams from the Kings wore these, did he not?
Jason Williams did wear those from the Kings. Those were Sacramento's. Clean.
Sacramento 10s.
Those are clean.
Isn't this technically a PE?
New Joints is clean.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, you can consider it, but I wouldn't say it.
And I'm surprised with the success of the all-black shoes. I guess we got a few all-black shoes this year. But last year, the most successful shoes, they were all black shoes too.
Black, yeah.
Last year, you know.
Yeah, black metallic 5s, black cat 4s, gammas.
There you
go. Both pairs. And I need to get this back in my collect. Remember when I sold my infrared 6s, man? Because I remember now we got the
Toros.
Double up.
Yeah.
Toro for me is gonna be one, but this is a double up pair. The OG 6 is a double up for me.
Yeah, the 6. Yeah. Both of these. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting both of these. I wouldn't mind at all.
Give me these Royal ones.
Yeah. I'll take that too.
If I'm picking, I'm gonna go with the Royals. Yeah.
The 5s is cool, but
give
me these Royal ones.
That 5 ain't important to me.
Especially since I missed out on the Frag Union joints.
Oh my God!
I want to spin the block for them joints, man. I really do.
I'll take these. Let's see what else we got. These are the Halloween 5s.
No,
these are the white metallics.
Give me white metallics.
I'll do white metallics.
I think Halloween 5s is going to do well since they, as of now,
dropping them in
still
time.
Releasing them before Halloween.
Yeah.
But will you get them? But will they be at your doorstep before Halloween?
I mean, depends on where you're getting them from, I guess. They're supposed to be at all retailers, though. I mean, the way Nike will do it like a couple of days before Halloween, and then they'll come in afterwards. Right?
Facts.
What else we got? Ooh, Chrome 8s.
Oh, both. No.
12 nines.
No, give me the 9s over the 8s.
I think both would do well on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Southern Girl? Yes, I saw the China exclusives. Yes, they are. Hey, they fire. Yes, Southern Girl. They fire. The Zon Wolves are fire. The Chinese exclusives are fire, Southern Girl. Yes, you preaching to the choir. Oh, give me the 4. Give me the Thunder 4.
Toriello.
Yep.
Give
it to me.
These are part of the what's that line called now? The Rare Airline.
Give them to me.
Well, they were one of the first.
Yeah, they were one of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these 5s, yeah, they're gonna sit.
Yeah.
Them Jones are
I love 5s, but yeah, that's another pass.
Them Jones are sitting. You know what these remind me of? These remind me of the El Vuelo, not the El Vuelos. Those were the 3s. The Mexican 5s. The Mexican 5s that came out.
Oh yeah, with the good material quality.
I'm looking at the quality material was on there, but the color reminds me of them joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Sunrise. Jeffrey Flight, you're right. Those are called the Sunrise 5s.
Ben, the Oreo 6s, Ben 8s.
Ben 8s over the Oreo 6s.
$355 for them joints.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me them Bens.
I've been liking the Bens that's been dropping, to be honest. Yeah.
Give me the Benny Hunters.
What else we got? Oh, we got medium bacon and raw bacon.
Purple Haze. I don't care what you say. I'm taking the top one over the bottom. But either way, give me one of them. I'm taking the top over the bottom. Don't you laugh at me, Purple. I know
okay, so let's unpack this for a moment here. So, chat, which ones are you taking over out of the 2 of these, top or bottom? Pause. And where your kicks and Mr. Think, what are your thoughts on this as well?
These are the I should call her Travis Scott's.
Hey, that's a hot take.
Yeah. If y'all ain't catch that one.
Oh, I caught it like a frisbee. What are your thoughts, Mr. Think?
The top got too much pink for me. I'm not a pink guy like that. I'm really not. So, personally, I don't like. Personally, I don't like any pair of these on a personal level, but I will go with the bottom because it's less pink.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Where are your kicks?
It's fine. I'm honestly, I'm kind of the opposite of Mr. Think on these. I kind of like the top pair a little better than the bottom pair, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, that contrast of the red swoosh on the pink and white, like it pops to me.
Yeah, chat. What are your thoughts? You guys got top or you guys got bottom or both? Because I'm sure we had the opportunity to get both. We get both anyway, just for the resale aspect of it. But
I would probably go with a different set of laces in the top, though.
Yeah, switch it out to maybe some cream laces, or to pick up that midsole, or
break it up a little bit. Yeah.
I wonder how the laces on the bottom would look in the top shoe.
Probably pretty dope because
and vice versa.
Yeah, that's actually a good switch up. That would be a good mashup.
Tyler's World said brown laces in the bottom.
Brown laces.
Brown.
Ooh.
Like what brown? Chocolate brown? Doo-doo brown?
Mocha brown.
Uncle Luke Brown.
Oh no. Fuck get it.
Right.
Get it. This is gonna be a switch up for a lot of people, though. I'm telling you, man. People gonna try to get their hands on either one, regardless of the fact. But man, I think if you did a Mr. Think special lake swap on the top one, I think that would actually change up the look a little bit.
Yeah.
And then which one of these could you throw? Could you see somebody throwing like Nah, neon greens in these joints.
I would do the top. I would do definitely the top. You can't do it in the
That's what I'm thinking. The top, you could do some neon green.
Yep. And that's so funny you said that because I was just thinking that as you said it.
Mm.
Because look at what they did with the Chicago One Lows. Like,
You're right, yeah.
Greens in those joints and it changed the whole look.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like, I'm gonna go for him to have a pair, but honestly, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s are just getting worse and worse. They're just getting worse. But like I said, I'm picking the top pair over the bottom pair all day.
Yeah. Hey, low key, those canaries are actually growing on me. No cap.
The canaries are growing on you?
They're actually growing on me. I'm actually thinking about pulling the trigger on them.
And the prices have gone up too, Perp, because they were down.
Yeah, they were down bad.
I love the canaries, bro. You know I love them canaries.
Now light and gray laces.
Fire.
Jay, you were on those canaries from day one. I definitely give you credit for that.
They said top air and do it. Swap the master swoosh. Yeah.
Yep.
So I said bottoms. They want the bottom if they had to.
Okay.
Okay. Both those Travises are ass. Pass on both. Pass on both. Secret culture is run by nerds who never got fresh.
It's definitely never just.
Yeah, I mean, look, I said it earlier, man. A lot of people buy shoes for the clout that they bring them.
Yep.
Well said, Chase. Well said.
I mean, we already know what it is for these.
CHKN Chase.
And I will say this because I've had the Alaskas in hand. They're absolutely no different than the OGs, than the Euro.
Okay.
I thought the bottom, like, go back real quick. I thought the bottom, like the heel, was going to be different because in the mock-ups they look real fuzzy and furry, but it's actually not. It's that hard diamond weave pattern like the original piece. So literally you're getting the same shoe, people. So that's something to be minus the off-white landing on the inside.
Yeah, I'll take it any day. I would pick the 13 over the 14s. I would pick the 13.
Man, these 13s look so clean. So clean. This picture though on the 14s.
Stop it. Stop it.
Them jaws moisturized.
Post lotion.
Oh yeah. You know?
There's some Aquaphor on the bad boys.
Well said, Jeffrey Flight. Well said.
Jergens on them joints.
Whoa, brother. Slow down, man.
No hype beats here. Wrong channel.
That's right.
Real sneaky head.
We really don't be hype beats in it.
Nope.
How do we think the Nigels are going to do this year?
They're gonna sell out.
Well, I know, but are they going to command the same feel as the Bricks did last year?
No.
It's going to be pandemonium, but not to the level of Brick.
Yeah. This sneaker going to do amazing, but it's not going to get like the original Brickies.
And I will say this: the mock-ups don't do it justice. FYI, these look way better in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when do you think we see Fire Red 4s?
I'm with these joints.
What's that?
When do you think we see Fire Red 4s?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's as soon as next year, to be honest with you. Because they dropped when in 18? When did they drop originally? I can't remember.
This shoe was so disrespected.
Because they smacked for the longest when they first dropped.
Them and the
so disrespected.
Them and the Fire Red 3s is like the redheaded stepchild of the 3s and 4 original line.
Now, Purple Haze would tell y'all this. Him and I, when this shoe came out, him and I had multiple debates about this. And I told Purple I was really torn if this was my second favorite Air Jordan 4 of all time. Because y'all will put this kick right here. Y'all would say, a lot of people would say this is the greatest one of all time. And I can tell you, it's not better than White Cement. Y'all can't change my mind. But respectfully so to everybody. But I told Perp, hey, bro, I still have a debate if the Fire Red 4s is better than the Breads.
The bread. So, hey, Perp, what's your take? Bread or White Cement?
No, I'm a Brett guy all day over the white cement. You know, not to take away from the white cement because white cement is a staple, but the bread laid the brick way for the white cement to be as great as it is today. Let's just be honest.
So when it comes to the fours, I like the bread fours over the white cement fours. But when it comes to the threes, I think I lean a little more towards the white cement threes than I do the bread threes.
Wait, say that last part again.
So I lean more towards the white cement threes than the bread threes.
Okay, yeah. So same with me. We're aligned with that. Lock and step. Yeah. You know what was so disrespectful? How they came out with the Cardinal threes, and then right after that they came out with the fire red threes.
Bro.
Cardinal and fire red.
Bro, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's another instance where a predecessor did damage to an OG.
Yeah.
Because I still think, listen, I still believe them damn Green Glow threes is part of the reason why the black cement threes ain't do too well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, this is king for three, in my opinion. And Perp and I talked about it. I had a debate if these joints right here was better than these joints.
Nah.
I had this debate, but listen.
Yeah, I would definitely take black cement.
Super This was beyond disrespectful.
It was.
Speaking of, are we getting some more white cements next year, 27?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. White cements next year, 27.
Don't be asking for these OGs and y'all let them sit years ago.
Yeah,
now you
don't want them
back. Don't do that.
Facts.
Don't do that.
So now, moving on here, this is, I guess, supposed to technically be part of the Black Cat line.
Correct.
Technically. All right, we got a blacked out 14, a blacked out, what silhouette is this?
15.
15, thank you.
15.
With the snake skin, you see the snake? You see the snake bite?
Yep. Is that a Kobe Jordan crossover shoe?
No.
Oh. The black skin.
Whoa.
Damn.
So I'm gonna say this right now, man, and out of all of these kicks, which one would y'all think would be probably y'all favorite?
I like the way the 14s look, to be honest with you.
Yo, you ready for a controversial take?
I'm ready.
I just picked up my first pair of 15s, and I like the 15s now.
Oh,
okay.
I got some laser 15s.
Nice.
I haven't done a review on them, not yet. But yeah, I actually like 15s now.
Okay.
But them 17s are looking tough. I'm looking
at
the
17s. I mean, Tyler's bro just said it. 17 is going to be a problem.
Those 17s are looking real tough.
Yeah.
Just like the color blocking on there, I like the way that's kind of like two-toned and offset up. I like the way that 17 is laid out.
They said, how come no one ever repping LeBrondas?
LeBrondas. Nah. Tyler. So Tyler does have quite a few. Tyler's World, he does have quite a few.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He does.
If you guys
check out his channel,
LeBron's, Tyler's World is your guy.
Yes. Check out his channel. Tyler's World. He does get down with.
He does. He loves LeBrons.
The Bronnies.
Yep.
LeBronies. I think LeBron shoes will be looked at more fondly once he finally retires and has been gone a couple of years.
You
know,
the outlets.
I mean, look, listen, Kobe shoes. Unfortunately, Kobe. Listen, don't let nobody tell you they love Kobe shoes like that, because unfortunately, it took Kobe passing away tragically for his shoes to be coveted by everybody.
You're right.
Hard facts.
You're not lying.
I think I was at the airport. I heard about Chuck Norris.
Oh, yes, Chuck Norris. Yeah, he had an accident in Hawaii and then died yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you said he had an accident?
Yeah, so he had an accident while out in Hawaii.
I didn't know.
And then,
Wait. Who is this?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Well, that's interesting that you figured that out because the family has been tight-lipped about the details around how he passed.
They kept like all the news outlets kept saying like it was some accident while in Hawaii that he had.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
Because it wasn't like he, you know, he was on his death, like he was sick in the hospital. Like no one was really thinking about anything with Chuck Norris like that, and then all of a sudden, like it found out something happened to him while in Hawaii, and then boom, he died.
Really? Wow. Yeah, because they released a statement yesterday saying, "Please respect our privacy. We prefer not to disclose the nature of how he expired."
TMZ,
which is interesting.
Someone gave a scoop to TMZ real fast, just like that Bachelorette situation.
That's crazy. Getting
hours before the first episode about to drop, the video came out of her beating her man up.
I hope he got paid a bag to upload that video because that's crazy,
bro. And she was on a whole other reality show, the Mormon Wives or whatever, because she's from Utah.
Yeah,
she was on the Mormon Wives, crazy. and like the whole season of The Bachelorette's already been shot. Like everybody.
Yeah, and they canned it. What a waste!
They canned it all because the video finally came. But see, like that's the same thing I talking about with Ray Rice. Ray Rice got suspended 2 games, and the video came out, and he never played another down in the NFL.
Yep, that was
the show. The way he knocked her out.
That was a crazy video though with Ray Rice.
Mm-hmm. And then they
they
got
stayed together. They stayed together.
Yep.
So, but. It's 11 o'clock. We appreciate everybody that was tapped in with us today. We had the full crew, man, the 4 horsemen of the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. We appreciate everybody being tapped in. Jay, what you got for you? Go ahead and close on out, my guy.
Chat, listen, without y'all, this is not possible. I love rocking with y'all, man. We need to do more lives. We just need to do more lives. If you guys are sneaker enthusiasts, man, sub up to One Pair at a Time. Sub up to Mr. Think. Sub up to Wear Your Kicks. And if you want to, sub up to your boy Jay Elevate. Like, share, subscribe for real. And I'm talking about that real fire free sneaker content. Come on now. You know the mob.
Now, I want to see his travel channel just to see if he was out there in Japan making them noises around the Japanese people.
Oh my God. Travel channel's different, man. My travel
you ain't doing it on the travel channel. Okay.
Travel channel is different, man. Like, but I think this travel channel is going to be a good basic. I mean, honestly, you might as well say I've been doing travel channels when I added it to my my sneaker channel. Like, if y'all go back to my earlier videos, I got stuff from Brazil. I showed y'all like multiple videos. We just not even talking about sneakers.
You know, you could do.
This is gonna be straight for travel, bro.
You know, you could do the best shoes to wear for sightseeing.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Here goes one of them.
You gotta, gotta try some different shoes out there to go ahead, walk around sightseeing in.
Everything's like cooked ramen right now.
Mr. Think can tell you best shoes to move furniture in. Literally.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, I did peep Jay snowboarding video. Yo, man, shout out to everybody, man. It's good seeing y'all, man. Panel and chat. You know what I'm saying? It's good seeing y'all. I've been working like a madman. I don't think it's gonna slow down, to be honest with you, but I agree with Jay. We do need to do more lives. The community here is unmatched to anything else, man. So I really do enjoy my time here. I do not feel like it's a burden when I do have the time to get on here. So it's good seeing y'all.
Facts. Perp.
Just on a serious note for a moment here, I definitely wanted to bring awareness to this as it's been really impacting the country over the course of the last week or so. The tragic events of what happened in Houston spring break. Very tragic, very unfortunate. And I will say, if you were an unfortunate victim of Houston spring break, please go get checked out.
All
Walgreens,
spring breaks.
for-
All spring breaks.
No, I don't even
Walgreens
know what
does
happened.
offer
I'm not even being funny.
99-cent penicillin
STDs.
shots on Tuesdays. So penicillin shot Tuesdays at Walgreens for 99 cents. So please go get your shot. Go get checked up. Wellness is very important in everything. And yeah, keep that shit over there.
Yo, hey, yo, I'm not even being funny. I'm out of the loop. Like what went down?
A
where you
whole
get-
lot of a whole lot of Jay's noises that he made. There's a whole lot of that going on down there in Houston, bro.
Oh snap!
They was running rampant.
herpes, gonorrhea, HIV,
Oh yeah.
the highest.
And
highest.
you know, they all coming from all these different areas in the country,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then they taking it back to their schools.
You are now free to spread about the country.
Mhm.
Not only that, just think about the unfortunate situations that have been happening with like the shootings. Things are getting
I mean, that's normal spring break, man.
yeah, but no, this year was a little bit extra when it comes to like more violence, right?
But they were doing open carry in Texas this spring.
Nah, in Florida, that's where it was happening.
Was that
'Cause
Florida?
You can
Yeah.
open carry now in Florida.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
mean,
saw the videos for that.
Colorado, bro. Listen, Colorado like the Wild Wild West, bro. You can literally have your piece hanging out on your hip, and you can just go walk in the GameStop and grab your stuff. Like it's a normal day.
You can have your AR wrapped around you.
It's a normal day, bro.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I want to wear none of that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's been a lot
sad.
in the course of the last week and a half.
Yo, Johnny said Canary Travis trade for off whites.
I would get rid of the Canaries. And
No. He talking to Perp.
I know, but I'm just saying for me.
Perp, since you got a double up, you trade them joints.
The trade would be off. They would be lopsided trade. You have to sweeten the deal with that.
Oh, see. So you going off resale prices, not the fact that you pay retail for them joints.
Hey.
Okay?
So wait. What size do you have, Johnny? I may be
He's
able
an
to.
11.
He got your size, Perp.
He said,
Your size.
Hey yo, Johnny. Perp said, "How big is you?"
Damn.
Oh, yo. Oh my God. Oh no.
He said none of those exact words,
Oh
but
my goodness.
Black is the night, pole to pole.
Oh,
No,
my
sir.
goodness.
nah, Perp's my guy. All right, I'm sorry. I wanna retract that statement.
Hate to lose, just hit us with the pause emoji.
Oh my
Facts.
Schmeedy, what? A little Schmeedy.
Jeffrey Flight, did he what? Sneaker trade about to go down.
Yeah, we may be able to work something out here because I do want those Travis.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, granted, I will say at retail, the Canaries was not as much as the off-whites. So there is that.
Of course, there's a lot
There
of
is that.
lopsided trade, but
There is that.
there is
is that.
redemption. Hold on, let's see what they're going for right now. Oh, those Swarovskis doubled in price. Obviously, what a shock.
Yeah, well, you got to make 12 pairs.
My size right now is going for $12.40 on the market.
And Travis's?
No, off
Oh,
white.
the off-whites.
I'm sorry, the Virgils, not off whites.
Mm.
And then $12.54. Wait a minute, it's actually cheaper on Gold than StockX. That's crazy. That never happens.
That is a reversal for sure.
Yeah, for sure. A reversal of fortune. How about that? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, those prices are still hanging there. But if you got to move them now, folks, if you really want to, because they're gonna dip hard. Pause.
Hey, my man Will David, we've been teetering on WW3 for like the past 5 years, bro. To be honest with you,
And doomsday clock is like 30 seconds to midnight.
Man.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's been consuming a lot of my my attention, which is the reason why I need to get back into the video making. I said this in one of my videos, man. Like this right here, this is like the escape. You know what I mean? This is the escape from a lot of the madness that's going on for me personally.
Well,
This is
see,
a coping mechanism.
yeah, people, and I think that was very well said, Mr. Thing, because people like Will David get on here and they say, look at what's going on. This has been going on for eons. There's always been some major conflict going on right now in the world throughout recorded history. This is no different. And even in between World War I and World War II, you had several conflicts right there. Even after World War II, you had the Bay of Pigs, right? You had the Vietnam era war. I mean, you had OIF, right? I mean, come on. So let's be realistic here. If people lived in fear, and I feel that's what you're trying to propagate here, we're not here to live in fear, right? Life goes on, and we're here to live our lives to the fullest, regardless of what's going on in the world right now.
I will say we are in a fortunate position to where we just don't have those type of things happening, man. But for other people, it is a real reality for them what's going on right now in the world, and our prayers go out to those guys, and hopefully this conflict can end sooner rather than later, man. Because there's a lot of people caught in the crossfire right now. They ain't got nothing to do with the politics and the arguments going on amongst the politicians, which is really what this nonsense is all about that's going on over there. And the everyday person is just caught in the middle of it.
Collateral damage.
Yeah,
Caught in the middle of it.
Lewis, I'm actually glad. I'm glad you did put that into perspective as well, because I'm definitely not trying to belittle anything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why I've been out of the loop, even with whatever happened in Houston, or whatever spring breaks and spring blings and all that stuff, is because there's so much negativity out there. I had to start protecting myself, my energy, and was like, I'm not even tapping into that. I'm focused over here, and that's not for me to belittle anything. It's just my personal, let me stay focused. So, but you're right. This stream will be a whole lot different if I'm sitting here with y'all and I'm like, wow, did you hear that? Something just dropped a block away. That would totally be a different story for sure.
Yeah, it's a psychological domino effect when you think about it, because I personally have some very dear friends and loved ones in Bahrain and the UAE right now, right? Across the Emiratis, and it's affecting them. And I talk to them throughout the week and hear the things that they're doing the same thing we're doing right now. They're trying to remain having as normalized life as possible right now, even with everything going on, even when you see the tomahawks flying overhead, that are shooting over them to hit Jordan, right? And all the places around there. So, lack of communication around this does not propagate sensitivity, insensitivity when it comes to it. Mr. Think and Where Your Kicks and Jay Elevate have definitely said, everyone is our thoughts and prayers. All the collateral damage, all the people that are sucked into this, that are involved in this, it has to be sucked in, they're involved in it, or whatever. But guess what? We're here right now. So we do the best that we can to live our lives the way that they're trying to live their lives. Even with all the craziness going on in the world right now, the world doesn't stop. So
100%.
Want to be very clear about that.
100%. Well said, man. Well said. Once again, we just appreciate everybody that tapped into their One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Try to catch us next week. Same time, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Does anybody know what shoes dropping next Saturday?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Before we go ahead and close on up.
I got you.
Let me see here.
So here we go. So
next Saturday, the 28th.
You looking at, okay, so remember, you still got the Kobe's on the 23rd. You still have the women's 95 pink foams. You do have the same time the Air Liquid Max, the Gradient Green and Apple. You do have the Air Max 90 Fast Gray and Cool Gray. You have the Air Max 95 Big Bubble Vault and University Red. On Friday the 27th, you have the beautiful Air Foam Posit Pro University Blue and White. And then you have at the same time the Air Zoom GT Cut Orange Pulse and Persian Violet. On the Saturday the 28th, you have the Air Jordan 3 Sail and Jade Aura. And then after that, you have the Note Manchester Nike SB Dunk Low, which is the Flax and Summit White.
So these are the Easter 3s that are dropping on the 28th. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that being said, man, regardless of what's dropping, we want everybody to tap in. Make sure you tell your friends, your family. Go on ahead, sub up to the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. Sub up to J Elevate, Mr. Think, and myself for sneaker reviews, content, all those good things. We got a lot of great stuff on the way. And yes, we will be up in the frequency of doing lives during the week. So have those notification bells turned on so you don't miss out. Have a great and wonderful and safe weekend, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that got W's today on those 14s.
Yes.
You know, we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
All right, family.